Zillow updated their housing forecast for 2022 yet again.
Jesus.
Back in December of 2021, they predicted that housing prices were going to increase in 2022 by 11%. Then in early February, they changed that forecast and said that they predicted that the home prices were going to increase by 16%. Well, as of yesterday, February 17th, they changed it yet again. Now, Zillow is saying that they predict home prices in 2022 are going to increase by 22%. What? I'm sorry. 22%? Really?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so of course I had to do my research on this, and I have to understand, where is Zillow coming up with this? I mean, 22%, that's a lot. So I read some articles about this, and I want to share this information with you today. So let's get into it right now. Okay, first of all, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, Jackie, why are you even listening to Zillow? Okay, look, we all know I have no love for Zillow, but when Zillow talks, people listen. And of course, I'm going to listen because I want to know, what are they saying too? Because everybody tells me, well, Zillow said this and Zillow said that. I have to understand where this is all coming from. Look, heading into 2022, a lot of other experts, they were expecting prices to actually calm down in 22. And that was a consensus across the board, except for Zillow. Of course, Zillow came in, started saying it was 11%, the prices were going to go up. Now, what is the big thing that's changed, and why did Zillow change their forecast to say now it's 22%? Well, the same reason why they said back in early February why it was going to increase by 16%, because of the lack of inventory. They are going back on this number in January. In January, there were less than 1 million homes across the entire country that came on the market. Yeah, 923,000 homes were for sale in January. That's a 40% decrease from pre-pandemic levels. Yeah, and it's a 19% decrease from January of last year. And I know you're going to be shocked to hear this, but I actually agree with Zillow here. The inventory problem, it's bad. It is worse than last year. I'm out there showing houses and I'm working with buyers, and it's hard. I have an agent in my office. She listed a house here in Bergen County at the end of January. Hold on.
Well,
She had 200 people come through her open house, and she got 10 offers.
oh, no. You're kidding me.
Yep. Like within a matter of a couple of days. I have another friend, works for another company. She just listed a townhouse, again, here in Bergen County, 10 offers within a couple of days. I like to call this 2021 2.0. It's really bad. So I agree with Zillow there that the inventory is definitely impacting these prices for now. So they're saying that the home price growth is going to peak in May to 21.6% or round up to 22%. But they're still banking on this low inventory that was going on in January. So here's the thing. Not all people agree with Zillow. When I was reading this article, I see there were a couple of other opinions out there, such as CoreLogic. CoreLogic foresees that home prices are climbing only 3.5% this year. Fannie Mae is predicting home prices to increase 7.6%. You know what? I kind of agree with CoreLogic and Fannie Mae. Now, you all know that I follow this guy, Jeffrey Otto of the Otto Valuation Group. He's based here in New Jersey. He does all of these housing market webinars. Jeffrey said at the end of 2021 that for New Jersey, he was predicting home prices to increase by 5%. I'm sticking with Jeffrey. 22%? No, I don't think so. 5%? I think that's what we'll see here in Jersey. And here is why. The reason CoreLogic and Fannie Mae and the Jeffrey Ottos of the world are saying this, that they're more conservative in their price growth, it's because of the interest rates. Now, they were saying interest rates were going to be going up to 4% by the end of 2022. Guess what? As of last week in February, they were already at 4%. They've jumped so much since January. So are they going to go higher than 4%? Probably. I was speaking with my lender friends, and they're anticipating that it is going to go higher than 4%. So what happens then? So as these interest rates go up, buyers aren't going to be able to afford these crazy prices on these houses. So that is going to normalize or bring those prices down a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's going to crash. You know, I always say this, it's not going to crash, but I think it's going to bring those prices down. So a 22% increase by May, I don't think so. I think those interest rates are definitely going to have an impact. And I also think that we are going to get more inventory, especially here in New Jersey. Last week, Governor Murphy announced that he's lifting the mask mandates for all the schools effective March 7th. I have a feeling it's going to impact the housing market because I think people are now seeing that we're almost done with this whole pandemic thing. And I think this is giving people reassurance. And I think they're going to feel better about like putting their house on the market now that COVID is, going by the wayside, we hope. And positive news like that is just definitely going to increase people's confidence and it's going to reassure them. So I think we are going to see an increase in inventory after that takes effect on March 7th. That's what I'm predicting. But listen, I'm not a psychic, never claimed to be, don't want to be. And I think this is what's going to happen with the market here in New Jersey. If you're going to go buy right now, yeah, it's insane. You are going to pay through the roof. That's a funny pun I made there, but you are going to pay a lot of money right now because people are trying to get ahead of those interest rates and they don't want to pay the higher rates. So they're trying to get into a house now. As I've said in previous videos, if you can hold out until the spring, like late spring, when things start to calm down, yeah, your interest rates are going to be higher, but the prices are going to start to come down too, because people are not going to be able to afford these houses. So there are adjustments that are going to have to be made in order for people to buy a house. Okay, so that's my opinion on this. And sorry, Zillow, not agreeing with you there. 22%, I don't know. I think that's a reach. But hey, you never know. I hope it's not 22% because then people aren't going to be able to afford anything. So, but I don't think so. I don't think 22% is realistic. All right. Those are my thoughts for today. And if you liked what you watched today, how about you check out this one over here? It's got great information. I highly recommend you watch it. Thank you so much for watching me today. I'm Jackie Baker with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I will see you next time.